Welcome back. I wasn't going to share this with you right now, but you know what? I know that you can handle this. So I am going to share with you a pro tip for layer masks. So we have our dress pinned or clipped to the layer below, but you know what? That's really annoying having that mask on this subject layer, isn't it? Because we can't see the rest of the layer unless we have the one below turned on. So this is getting really messy. So I'm going to turn off the layer at the bottom and I'm going to release this clipping mask because what I really want is this cutout with this layer. So here is a really great pro tip. If you sit on your mask that you created here, and we had to cut it out down here because this is the subject layer, remember? So what we really want now is this up here. So I am going to sit on the layer mask, hold down Option or Alt if you're on a PC, and drag this up. I'm dragging it for now to duplicate it. So when you Alt or Option and you're duplicating, or you could just drag it. So let me show you the other way. In this case, we could just drag it. Same effect. It's now applied to this layer. Let's drag it back down. But if you want to duplicate it, it's Alt or Option and drag, and you end up with two. So I'm just going to turn this one off. So I do like to keep them. When I've cut them out, I don't want to mess anything up. So I tend to like to have two of everything just in case, because who wants to waste time having to do it all over again? So now we've turned this one off. It's got the cross through it. So it's there, but it's not doing anything. We've disabled it. Here is the layer mask on the layer. So we cut it out by using this image, but now we've just dragged it up. So because this is white and black hides, it's having exactly the same effect of hiding all of that rough edge around our dress where I painted over the sides. So let's just have a look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit tighter. Have a look around my rough edge. We know this was horribly rough. And I'm going to disable the layer mask. So I'm going to right click and say disable. And there is my messy edge. Release it. And what's happened, all that's happened, is because we had a really lovely cutout, by cutting it out down here and dragging this up, this cutout is now applied over the top of this layer. So all our rough edges are now under this black mask. I just wanted to share that with you and just jump in there, and we will be going over this over and over again as we work through the course. But it's a great way of tidying up your edges without having to spend ages painting over them and painting back with the mask. And I'm a big believer in work smarter, not harder. Why learn the difficult way when there's a much quicker way of doing things? Of course, you could come in, as I've said before, if we just drag this or delete this mask for now, you could have come in with a brush, created a mask, painted black all the way around these edges, trying to get this looking perfect, and it would take ages and it's never going to be as tidy. So you could do it that way, as I'm now painting on a mask, or you can just drag your mask up that you've created by cutting out the dress on the subject layer. And the subject layer remains untouched because we've dragged the mask up. Okay, non-destructive editing and editing the quick way. We've changed the colour of the skirt and you've learnt to cut something out and duplicate or move your mask. And to move it, it's just left click and drag. If you want to duplicate it, you do so by holding down your Option or Alt key, dragging down, and you create another one. Okay, so that wraps that up. I promised in the next lesson we will be getting on with different ways to colour things in Photoshop. I'll see you there. Bye for now.